Hello, I'm Carol Coyle from AbleVision in Drogheda. What is the funniest Christmas story you've ever covered in the Drogheda Leader?
There's been a few. I know at Christmas typically there's always a few humorous stories, but one that stands out at the moment is, I remember one that was at the Church of Ireland in Julianstown. They actually did a Pets Mass at Christmas, and I have to say even the pictures alone were hilarious, because you had all these people sitting in the pews and they had their dogs and their rabbits and cats and everything with them, but trying to keep them calm and not to attack each other was pretty funny, and just to see it. But yeah, that would have been the funniest, I have to say.
What person would you like to be if you could change places?
If I could change places, I suppose one of the first people kind of would spring to mind would probably be Stephen King, the author. So I'm a massive fan. He's my favourite author. And just to see how his mind works, I suppose, to be him even for a day, just to see where he gets his inspiration and all the ideas for so many books he's written, I'd pick him.
If you could choose another job in Drogheda, what would that be?
Oh, another job now. I don't know whether I'd be suited for another job. I'd have to think about that. But you know what? I'd actually, not to be on the whole motion of it being a writer, I'd actually like to be a full-time writer in the town with my own office. And I said I'd leave the journalism aside and write fiction for a while, just for a change.
What is the first thing you would do if you won the lotto?
Oh, that'd be something. I keep trying every week and it hasn't happened yet. The first thing I do is give money to Thames Street Children's Hospital, because I have to say they do amazing work, and you know, they deserve it. And if I'm allowed to say a second thing, I said I'd actually cheat, and I'd actually open my own publishing house and cheat and publish my books and become famous that way.
Where do you see yourself in 10 years' time?
In 10 years' time, be honest, I'll probably be in the same place working for the Drogheda Leader and doing the same thing I'm doing now, only being better at.
Hi, my name is Micheael Butler from AbleVision Ireland.
Michael, nice to meet you. I'm Ian Waters. I'm a journalist with the Drogheda Leader newspaper.
Okay. What is the funniest Drogheda saying you have heard?
Oh, I suppose the funniest Drogheda saying is, how's it going, hi? It used to be going around everywhere, and I said everyone used to be repeating it over and over again, you know?
Yeah. What would your dream date be?
Well, I suppose I'd get in trouble if I don't say my wife, Jane, but if I could pick, you know, someone apart from Jane, it probably would have been Mariah Carey, actually.
What makes you angry?
Oh, I suppose angry, as I said, would be people showing lack of respect to others. You know, I don't think it takes much to be nice, and you know, you see so much of it through the town, like people, you know, even in customer service and things going up and not being friendly to people. So that's something that would make me angry.
Okay. If you could pick a famous person to be mayor of Drogheda, who would it be?
Oh, I think I might go for Sylvester Stallone to see what he could do. You know, he's a lot of contacts as well. You know, and he might shake things up a little bit in the town. You know.
If you could buy any car in the world, what would it be?
That's a good question. I said I'm not too big into cars, but one thing I would buy was probably a DeLorean. It says from Back to the Future. I don't know when, you know, I'll be able to actually afford it, but I'd like to hide it or to fold up. You said, you know, doors and things like that. So I might go for that at one stage. You know, okay. I'd like a part outside my house.
Thank you. Thank you.